Good morning. Wanted to show you how peaceful it is here. Sunday morning in Los Angeles. In the morning when I can, I try to work outside. It's so nice here, so peaceful. I have a big table here for 4 people. Great place to work. But then the sun is already quite close to the table, so I maybe have maximum 1 hour left here. And then the rest of the day, the entire backyard is very sunny, so I cannot be here. And then it only becomes okay again around 7 p.m. No, actually more like 7:30, 8 p.m. But then it immediately becomes very dark. So maybe 1 hour before complete sunset, it becomes okay again for me to be here because I have very white skin and I faint from sun. I actually cannot handle sun at all. But the morning time is the most precious here. Just you can hear yourself how peaceful it is. And this area is also super peaceful. So let's see what we need to accomplish today. Number 1, in the book Turquoise Eyes, I need to identify all characters that we have there and write some brief information about characters. And this information is required for the audiobook. So basically, the team that will be doing our audiobook require this information. And this will be the first audiobook we are doing, so very exciting. And I think this will probably take me about 4 hours to do because I need description for each character. I need to go through the book and identify everything they need. Number 2, I need to pack a gift, wrap it, about 15 minutes. Number 3, I need to vacuum, probably about 20 minutes. Number 4, I need to review 3 episodes of K1, which is competitive strategy course, and send feedback to editor. And this will take me about 1.5 hours. Number 5, I need to publish the article that I almost finished preparing for publication yesterday. It's about 20 minutes. Number 6, I need to answer emails. About 45 minutes. Now, if I will still have time, I need to do 2 more things. Let's take it here. Number 7. I need to edit and export a video. 1 hour. And by editing, I really mean review the edit that editor sent me, make final changes, and then export. Exporting actually takes few hours, and editing takes about an hour. But once it starts exporting, I don't need to do anything until it's done. So I usually start exporting just before I go to bed, and my computer just exports overnight. And very important one is I need to start editing strategy book. And this task, the entire edit of the book, will probably take me, I guess, about 30 hours. So I would like to start. So first 4 hours. I'm not going to have time for all of this, but I will try to finish as much as possible. I'm now going to wrap a gift. Let me guys show you. It's a very simple little gift. It's a grooming balm for your hair, company show. And I used it before. It's very nice. It doesn't smell very good, but it works very well in terms of keeping your frizzy hair down. And the occasion is I have someone in my life for whom I'm celebrating birthday every month because the last birthday he had was a little bit difficult because it felt like, oh yeah, went and we didn't even notice. So now we're celebrating every month his birthday. We get a cake, a candle, a little gift, a card sometimes, something to just make sure we don't miss the entire life passing by. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm going to put you guys here. I just received a work submission from one of our contractors, so I will go ahead and make a payment and create a new milestone so she can continue working. And then I will start working on turquoise eyes characters, which is the biggest task for today. Time to start working on turquoise eyes. I'm moving to another spot in the house. It helps me to concentrate for some reason. So I set everything up for a work session in the dining room. And this is how the dining room looks at this time. By the way, I haven't worked with any decorator for the house. I decorated everything myself, buying every single piece on sale, some of it on a huge sale, like 80% off. So it was tremendous work, but I think it looks quite nice. I think what is missing is something for this wall. I think it is a little bit too bare now. And on this side, I want to include some decorative items on top of this little thing. But overall, this is what it looks like. I'm actually just answering some emails first. Anything that is urgent, I want to get it out of the way before starting on this. So let me show you guys what I created here. This is a document that explains each character and the characteristics. So I just started populating it, and I will have to start going through the book, make sure I don't miss any characters, and give a brief description. Okay, so the way I think I will do it is I'm going to have my hard copy here, and I'm just going to go through it and identify characters, trying to make sure I don't miss any characters. And then for each character, I will use find function, and in a digital copy of the document, I'm just going to search for that character, that name, and I will see what I need to add to the description. The first character we have is David Lopez. Let's see what we need to include for this character. But it's not as pleasant as you may think. So you see, it doesn't show me one at a time. It searches through the entire document. And you see how many pages. This is where we mentioned the name David. So I'm now going to go through it and see what I need to include in the description of the character. So I wasn't planning to do it today, but I actually want to make a payment to the editor because I don't like when people have to wait for payment to be made. This is a deposit. This is just to make sure that she keeps time available to work with us on our book. And I just want to make the payment. It is only due tomorrow, but I don't like keep people waiting when it comes to payments. So let me do it quickly now and then continue with the list. It's now 4:19. I did final checks here for the article. Everything seems to look good. And I'm ready to publish. So to publish, all I do is I just go here, I select public, and I click publish, and it's live. So I'm glad that my headache finally went away. That was there from last evening, probably 11 o'clock, 10:30, and it was there the entire time until now. I'm actually gonna be taking out garbage now. Today is a garbage day, so I need to do that. That will take me about 30 minutes. And then I will get ready. I have a date night today, so we'll get ready for that. And I probably will not even have much time for anything else before I need to leave. But if I do, I will try to finish a little more work. But overall, I think it was a successful week. I wanted to select a book to read for next week. I'm reading a book a week, but I have to read and edit a big book that we are producing. So I'm not gonna add another book on top of that. I think my eyes already will be super tired So next week I'm reading our book, which is exciting, of course. This year we released second edition of Marketing Saves the World, and we released Turquoise Eyes. We released Succeeding as a Management Consultant. We are about to release 2 more books and probably 1 more book later this year. So 3 more books coming out this year. I'm very excited. I think books are such an amazing way to introduce ourselves to a new audience and for people to get to know us, to see if they like our training. And if they do, they can become members and dive into our huge library, over 6,200 episodes of content. And the book that we are releasing, one of the 3 books that are still coming out, is the most important thing our company have ever done, I think. So it's like sending your 3-year-old first time into a kindergarten. You really hope that people will be kind, and it's just really so precious to me, that book. All books are very important. Turquoise Eyes is very important to me too. But that new book that will be coming out, I think, is the most important thing we have ever done. So I'm looking forward to share more with you once I have the book. I don't even have a proof copy yet, but we finished editing it. And then the third book that we will be releasing this year is the book that I'm gonna be editing this upcoming week. So I'm gonna be spending a lot of time. It's a huge, huge book, a lot of work. It's interesting where the light is coming from. You can still see me. So take a look. See how majestic it is? Look at this area there. This is the last place in the house where the fireplace is currently working. Take a look. How nice it is. Just sit down on the couch and you can bring your laptop. Just put your feet up. Very relaxing and calming. Good place to think. It's interesting, it's very dark in this room, but this camera, which is Canon G7X Mark II, gets the light from somewhere. It's amazing what it can do, right? Because it's very, very dark in the room. There's literally no light. All lights are off. And it is dark outside, almost completely dark. But the camera pulls the light from somewhere and you can see me. So it is almost 9 o'clock. Let's see what we managed to finish today. Okay, so number 1, I actually have done a portion of it, and then I realized that why am I doing this? I actually have people that I can reach out to and ask to finish this work. And as an entrepreneur, it is very important to only do the work that only you can do and outsource, delegate everything else you can. So next, I packed a gift. I vacuumed. I did not review. We'll have to do it tomorrow. I published an article. I answered emails. I have not started editing the book. I have to start tomorrow. I'm gonna edit and export a video now. I also accepted an offer from an editor for a new book. And I also sent first article to be translated into Russian, took out garbage. So I think overall it was a good day. I think a huge takeaway today for me was to really remember as much as possible that I have to delegate whenever I can. Because as an entrepreneur, you have so much to do that you have so much work that only you can do. You cannot delegate it. So you need to focus on that work. You have so many projects that are waiting for you for months because you cannot get to it, because you're doing things that you are not delegating. You're supposed to be delegating, but you're not delegating. So this year, I'm teaching myself to finally learn to delegate. It's very hard, and very often I will delegate something. I'll have to explain how to do a task. Then I have to follow up if I don't get work on time. Then I get the work and it is unusable. And then I have to do it urgently myself. So situations like that happen all the time. But over time, what happens is if you continue working with new people, over time you come across people who can do it either satisfactorily or as good as you, or at times even better than you. And those are fantastic moments. And it allows you to build a team around you that will do a fantastic job and allow you to focus on things that only you can do. So this is a big thing. I spent a lot of time today working on that turquoise eyes characters document that I shouldn't be spending. I should have sent it right away. And I should always think that way. I should always think, am I the right person to do this? Is it work that only I can do, or can I delegate it to someone else? But overall, Sunday, wonderful day, wonderful evening, fantastic meal, and I still have about an hour of work left that I'm going to do now. And overall, I am satisfied with the day. I think it went well. And I'm going to see you guys very soon. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know in the comments where you guys are from, what kind of businesses you guys are building or planning to build, where you are in your career, in your life, and what kind of content would you like to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Stay focused, stay productive, do good things for the world, and I'm looking forward to see you next time.